Good morning. Today is November 16th, 2017, and we're all packed up and back on the trail. And we are headed towards Lamo Spring. Here we are at Lamo Spring, still flowing a little bit. Got a nice little pool of water there. Looks nice and clear and cold. Well, after we got water at Lamo Spring, we headed all the way down to Inspiration Point, where we met a guy walking his dog and asked him if he'd be willing to bring us into Wrightwood. And sure enough, he was going that way anyway, so that really worked out awesome. This is Inspiration Point here, the parking lot. And this is us packing all our stuff into his car. A cool little dog. And we are headed into Wrightwood. Had breakfast at the Evergreen Cafe. Really cold morning that morning, and yeah, it was really nice to get into town, have a good coffee, and great breakfast. Walked over to the Mountain Hardware store and picked up my resupply box and my fuel canister. And off to the post office to pick up my new shoes. About time. I walked over to the Wrightwood market where I exchanged my Darn Tough socks. Small little market, but yeah, they exchanged Darn Tough socks there, which is really cool. No charge. And here I am washing them before I exchanged them. Look how dirty that water is. This is Mary Poppins laying on my extra long sleeping pad, which actually had a hole in it, and here I'm trying to find the hole. I did find one and patched it, and now it's drying. And it's supper time. What another awesome day. Just relax and call it a day. Today we really didn't do a whole lot. I didn't feel very good at all, so we just stayed in town, had lots of good food, and just be lazy all day. Kind of took an entire zero, and then yeah, it was a pretty lazy day. Well, these are my old shoes. Got me from South Lake Tahoe all the way here to Wrightwood.
Yeah.
They are pretty worn out. Not sure exactly how many miles it is, but so after spending 2 nights in Wrightwood, Mary Poppins' dad came picked us up, and we headed towards Big Bear, where her sister had rented a cabin for her dad's birthday, and we all just hung out, had some really good food and good beers. It's the cabin that we stayed at for a couple of days for his birthday, and yeah, just a just a really fun group of people. That was a lot of fun. Walked all the way down to Big Bear Lake. Just kind of did a day walk around there. That was really nice. And later went to the Big Bear Brewing Company, which is a really good place. Lots of good beer and lots of good food too. So after a great time in Big Bear, we left Big Bear and headed back towards Los Angeles to Mary Poppins' dad's house. And that morning, I pulled out my backpack from her Jeep, and my shoulder strap pulled right out of where it's located on the hip belt. And so there's no way I could ever fix that out in the field. So I got a hold of Osprey, and they said I could come pick one up. And so the next day I was going to be in Arizona. We're going to go and visit Mary Poppins' mom for Thanksgiving, spend a couple days with them. And so here we are heading into Arizona. Beautiful Arizona. And yeah, those sunsets, my goodness, they were just absolutely amazing. Loved it. So yeah, Osprey said that we just come to a place called Just Roughin' It in Arizona, and there'd be a backpack waiting for me. So that's what we did. Next day we headed all the way to, I forget the town where we picked it up, but and anyway, this is my old pack when it was new. Such good shape still. So many good memories with that pack. So rad and good looking. I really, really like that pack. Miss it a lot, but and this is it, used and abused years later. well over 3,000 miles on it, and yeah, what a great pack. I'll always remember it was my first pack ever. Anyway, here we are just roughing it. Just picked up the new pack. I really do like the new one too, but I just missed the old one. That's the Ether 70 Anti-Gravity. So today was Thanksgiving Day, and had just a great time with Mary Poppins' family. Lots of good food, big dinner, and just being lazy, and had a great time.